Mayo.
Inuyasha. Remember that show?
Yeah.
This is her third series
Mm.
that she made.
What's up, King? No, thanks, man. I'm studying. You want to study with me? I would, but I'm playing Warzone. But I can mute the game and just listen to you study. Oh, thanks, man. If you're able to, just pick A, B, C, or D. You can keep going. I'm gonna pay attention. That's what I'm talking about. Every once in a while, just dropping EBT. Let me know you're still here. I'm still taking a little break right now, but after I get done with my extracurricular activities, it's gonna be back to business. You know what I'm saying? Back like we never left. I know you said you're on Warzone right now, but you follow me on YouTube real quick, so that way if we lose touch on here, we can always go to YouTube. What's up, Jimmy? How are you, Jimmy? Oh, Jinx, I said it first. I'm good. That's excellent. Bet I'm on it right now. So if this ever messes up or goes idle or if I get banned from here, you'll always have that one. Cool games. That's all I want. I feel like this is swapped again. I could have sworn I fixed this already. what's going on for me tonight? I'm having a study session in the form of a multiple choice game. I want to start actually betting on it, but then I feel like y'all would cheat. Shut up. Alright, let's do it. So, what question am I on? Question 4. What, like stream on TikTok? Either or, don't matter. I don't, not really. If you look at it, it looks like an abandoned page. What's up, Mark? If it's about streaming, yeah, your best bet is YouTube or Twitch. Twitch, if you want to see well, you can do YouTube too if you want to see the gameplay. But it just all depends. What's up, Mark? Mark, you gonna participate in the study session? What's that? What you mean, what's that? You stream on that also? On what, Twitch? Follow me so I can follow you back. You gotta send me your information so I know who to follow. Okay, so which motherboard type typically has only one PCIe slot, and 2 RAM slots? Which motherboard typically has only one PCIe slot and 2 RAM slots? Is it an A, ATX, B, a micro ATX, C, a mini ITX, or D, an eATX? Which motherboard type usually has only one PCIe slot and 2 RAM slots? Is it the A, the ATX, B, micro ATX, C, mini ITX, or D, an eATX? You say B, Mark? Alright, I'm locked in. You say C? Bet. Last one, question 5. So those of y'all who knew, we only do questions 5 at a time, and then we reveal the answer to see how many we got right and how many we got wrong. Question 5 is, what does ATX stand for? Is it Advanced Technology Extended? Is it Accelerated Transfer Exchange? Is it Automated Thermal Expansion? Or is it Advanced Transmission Extension? So what does ATX stand for? Is it A, the Advanced Technology Extended? Is it B, Accelerated Transfer Exchange? Is it C, Automated Thermal Expansion? Or is it D, Advanced Transmission Extension? Alright, we got 2 A's. What's up, Melinda? We got a C. No, that's 2 A's. Alright, so let me see. What's up, Melinda? I'm well, how are you? Let's see what we got. That's excellent. I'm waiting for the answers to load. They say if you ever want to see if a girl has anger issues, put her in front of a slow computer. Alright, so question one. Which golly, which motherboard form factor is the largest and provides the most expansion slots? The answer is C, an ATX. So, an ATX is an Advanced Technology Extended. It's a standard full-size motherboard and provides most PCIe slots, more RAM slots, and more expansion. What is this comparing it to? More expansion than what? Which motherboard form factor is the largest and provides the most expansion slots? The answer is the ATX because it has more PCIe slots, more RAM slots, and more expansion slots. It's a standard full-size motherboard. It stands for Advanced Technology Extended. Okay, so Mini ITX is very small, limited expansion, and it's opposite of the question. Micro ATX is smaller than ATX, so must go micro than mini. Nano is even smaller than the mini ITX, minimal expansion. Okay, so the ATX is the biggest and has the most room for expansion. Which motherboard form factor is commonly used in a small form factor or an SFF build with very limited expansion? The answer is C, the Mini ITX. So the Mini ITX is a compact motherboard. It's used in small PCs and compact builds. So I'm assuming, remember those small laptops that people used to put in their purses? I think it was like an HP or some shit. And they came in different colors. They were real cute. They was about like this big. That's what it seems like a Mini ITX would be used for. Whereas an ATX would be used in like the regular full-size laptops. Mini ITX, commonly used in small form factor builds with very limited expansion. And what is a micro? So, micro just says medium size. What the hell? And then D, the eATX is the extended ATX. It's even larger than an ATX. So then what the hell? So an even larger laptop? Or is it in desktops? Question mark, exclamation point. Okay, so which form factor is a small version of an ATX but still supports multiple expansion slots? The answer is an A, micro ATX. Why? The micro ATX is smaller than the ATX but still supports multiple PCIe slots, multiple RAM slots. Why others are wrong? So B is a mini ITX. It's too small and has limited slots. And a nano ITX is extremely small. So I'm assuming the nano is smaller than the micro. What's up, Devon? this what I be talking about, Steven? That's what I be talking about. Yes, this is what I be talking about. Micro is smaller than an ATX, but still capable. Oh, okay. So a micro ATX is smaller than an ATX, but still capable. Question 4. Which motherboard type typically has only one PCIe slot and two RAM slots? One PCIe slot and two RAM slots. The answer is the Mini ITX. The Mini ITX limitations is that it has one PCIe slot and two RAM slots, so it has minimal space. So it says which motherboard only has one PCIe slot and two RAM slots. That's literally the Mini ITX. I need to figure out which motherboards have which motherboards have which. I need to figure out which motherboards have how many of what slot. Because all it keeps saying is limitations. It has limited. Okay, but it's asking me specific questions, but it's not telling me how many the other ones have. This one had told me specifically how many this one has. It shows a chart further down, but I'm trying to get through the questions first. So the Mini ITX has one PCIe port, which is for peripheral something interfaces. What is a PCIe? It's a something peripheral something interface. Damn, get it out. Get that shit out.
Yeah.
It just letting it simmer. Get that shit out of there.
What you want me to do?
Why that shit over there just marinating? God dog, get it out of there.
I have to wait for it to come up. It wasn't ready yet.
I'm just gonna sit here and marinate a little bit.
Damn Skippy.
Let me see. Okay, so what does ATX stand for? Is it A, Advanced Technology Extended? Is it B, Accelerated Transfer Exchange? Is it C, Automated Thermal Expansion? Or is it D, Advanced Transmission Extension? What does ATX stand for? The answer is A, Advanced Technology Extended. So what's funny is Long Live and Big Mark, both of y'all got question 5 right. And I think on the second one, King, you got the last 2 right. So King, what you know that I don't know that you know? Because obviously you know something. Oh. Okay, so it says an ATX is large, has many PCIe slots, and is used for gaming builds and full builds. Um, a micro ATX is a medium size, has some PCIe slots, but they're asking for specific numbers, so I need specific numbers. So, In the comparison chart, tell me how many of each slot there are in each build. And explain further. Explain the use case further. Okay, so oh, I knew what I needed to know. Okay, so the eATX is 12 inch by 13 inch. It has 4 to 8 RAM slots or DIMM slots. It has 4 to 8 PCIe slots. Oh shit, what is M.2? M.2 was the S. M.2 had to do with the SSD. M.2 M.2 had something to do with the SSD. Workstation servers and extreme builds. 6 to 10 SATA. ATX is 12 by 9.6, has 4 RAM slots or DIMM slots, 3 to 7 PCIe slots, and 2 to 3 M.2, which has something to do with the SSD solid state drive. M.2 uses PCIe slots to, is it for memory cards? It's for gaming and PC full builds. Micro ATX 9.6 has 2 to 4 RAM slots, 2 to 4 PCIe slots, and 1 to 2 M.2 or 2 to 6 SATA. What's up, Nathan? Budget, mid-size, range builds. A mini ITX is 6.7 by 6.7, has 2 RAM slots, 1 PCIe slot, 1 to 2 solid state drive slots, and 2 to 4 slots for storage devices. Small form factor builds. There we go. Mini is a small form factor. Got it. Nano is Nano ITX. So the ATXs are large. Each ATX is the largest, and it's ATX, and it's micro ATX, and it's mini ITX, and it's nano ITX. The nano has the least amount of everything. The mini has 2, the micro has 2 to 4, the ATX has 4, and the eATX has 4 to 8. So it seems like every single one is double. This one has 1, that one has 2, that one has 4, that one has 4. So the only one that has the similar ones is ATX and micro ATX. So 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4, then both of those have 4, and 4 and 4 is 8. because the 2 and the 4 don't have 2 to 4. It only had, so it's 1 to 2, 2, 2 to 4, 4, 4 to 8. 1 to 2, 2, 2 to 2, 4, 4 to 8. It's double. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Those two are 4, then it's 4 to 8. That's the only way I can remember this shit. So EATX, ATX, Micro, ATX, Mini, then Nano. EATX, ATX, Micro, Mini, Nano. Nano has 1 to 2. Nano has 2. Micro has 2 to 4. ATX has 4. And EATX has 4 to 8. Bet. Only number that's different in this is okay. Only difference in the PCIe slots is ATX has 3 to 7 instead of 4. And then once again it's doubled. So 4 to 8. 8 being 6 being the median, 3 and 3 is 6. Okay. SSF is still mini. SFF is mini. Nano is 1 to 2. Damn it. Nano is 1 to 2. Mini is 2. Micro is 2 to 4. ATX is 4. EATX is 8. 4 to 8. Then when it comes to the PCIe slots, if 6 is the median and 8 is the max, then it's going to be 4 to 8 for EATX. Is going to be, the difference was the fact that it was a 3 and a 7 for ATX for PCIe slots. Then it went, if it was EATX, ATX, then the next one would be Micro ATX, and that had the same one as before. So I think that's at 4 to 8. No, it's 2 to 4.